Cheers! Cheers, please!
New Ray!
watching around the world. Let's get ready for
A&B Combo! Is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. The top. Right at the top of the hour.
Top of the hour.
Let me make sure before I get into the whole thing, because you know people be having sound issues. We have sound issues.
Right?
I can hear myself. I can hear you. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all of YouTube. Welcome to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. And right at the top, somebody that don't like to be here no more for the people.
For the people.
Unless we got a snack. Is what it is. So let me go ahead and give her an introduction. She can go ahead and get her little snack and she can bone out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. A&B Combos, it proudly brings to you his championship mascot of the world. Weighing in at 16 1/4 pounds, she is the Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror. You know her, you love her, the one and only Bone Crusher. Now, as you know, when we went live earlier in the week, she was dealing with an issue, as an infection in her paw. And she had her little paw wrapped up. Those wraps kept coming off, but we finally got it on. A little dirty, but she's doing better. She's on antibiotics. She's on pain meds. And look at this smile. Look at this Poonam. This is just for the people.
You ready?
So now go ahead and give her a snack. There it is. Bone Crusher got her bone.
She out.
And she said deuces.
Deuces. I sat there, give me my bone.
Because Drew McIntyre ain't part of this PLE. So she's like, I don't care.
So who cares, right?
I don't care.
Right?
Man, what is going on? It's so good to see everybody here tonight. We will be live again tomorrow night.
And the next day.
So we coming at you 3 days in a row. I hope you don't get tired of us.
It's a triple threat.
But this PLE, there's not a whole lot going on. All right, there's not a whole lot going on. There's only 5 matches on the card. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of pre-thing. I don't know. But Backlash is usually not what you would call the fire PLE. All right, not the fire PLE. But it's going to be what it's going to be. But before we get into all of that,
give a shout out to the mod squad.
Who's up in the house?
All right, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me put some pimping in it.
All right. We got Wise Man, Jedi Knight.
Wise Man.
We acknowledge you. Jaden Winchester.
What's up, Jaden?
What's up, Jaden? What other mods we got up in here? I know Sophie Dophie. There you go. Sophie Dophie up in here. Liking the new Raw intro. Let's see what else we got. Who's in the house? We got any other mods up in here?
Who's in the house?
Let's see.
Keep an eye on things. And always promote.
All 3 Diglets already in the house.
Oh, Super Chat Champion of the World.
They didn't keep us waiting tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you 3 Diglets.
Fire.
Indeed. Fire.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to sound like right there.
Fire.
Yeah, those are the mods, Mod Squad in the house. Let me give a shout out let me give a shout out to the members. All right, so we got Lauren in the house.
What up, Lauren?
The Teflon Dawn.
That's what I'm talking about. How you doing?
Rickardy.
What up, Rickardy?
Let's see, J.R. Dugan.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, I'm so slow tonight, y'all don't even know.
It's all right. It's been a long couple of days. You don't even know. It's been a
Movie
week.
Queen.
What up, Movie Queen?
What other members we got in the house?
I'm sure they'll file in. But
of course, a lot of our mods are members.
All right. We got them. We got them.
Double action. Nico Thompson, Wesley Franklin.
Always a pleasure.
I didn't mean to rush past that. Hello, Nico.
Always a
pleasure, Wesley. And Wesley, I said that backwards. And then And then.
No, and then.
Dulcie Chatham.
What up, Dulcie?
Yes, and then I would like to acknowledge and say what's up to our family, Just Alex.
Yeah.
Safe place
For wrestling fans like you
and like us. Love you, Just Alex. Glad you're up in here.
That's
fam right there.
We're gonna talk about some things tonight. I'm gonna roll through this real quick because I don't want to waste your time. All right, I don't want to waste your time. Kind of like AEW Dynamite wasted 2 hours of our time. Ooh, I said what I said. The show wasn't exactly trash, but I mean, Tony Khan. Let me go ahead and Stephen A. this. Get your house in order, son. You're like the LA Lakers. You can't get the job done. I said what I said.
You said what you said.
First in line with that fast pass. Always get honorable mention. All up in here. Tyrell Breed. Sub A and B. It's a new era. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Tyrell Breed.
Thank you, Tyrell.
I don't know if my baby sis is in here because she does have the notifications on fleek, whatever it is. But if you are, mwah, love you, baby sis.
Love you, sister.
We got Aaron Drew up in the hizzy. What up, Aaron Drew? Oh, we got 850. Big boy. What up, 850, big
and
boy?
What up, Aaron?
Jody Bennett. Woo!
Jody?
I'm getting my woo back.
Get your woo back.
What up, Jody?
Get your woo back.
Christian Thomas is in the house. We acknowledge it.
Acknowledged.
Fareed Saheed, what's up, buddy?
Fareed?
Lauren, oh, you already did the acknowledgement for Lauren.
Yeah.
I see you over there, Lauren. Michael Tolbert, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for being in here. It's Zay, I see you, Zay.
Hey, Zay.
Anthony, yeah.
Hey, Anthony.
It's been a minute. Good to see you, Anthony. Who
Triple
else?
hearts.
Who else? Triple hearts there. I love that. I love that. All right, I think we're gonna get into it. I
Joffrey
see Shayla.
Reimer.
I see
Shayla in the house. What up, Shayla?
Arcel is in here. George
Hey,
Lewis.
Arcel. George.
We got the fam bam in here, man. It's good to see everybody. So,
hey, Marie the Black Swan.
What up, Marie?
Andy Nugent.
Good to see you guys. Thank you very, very, very much for joining us tonight. Like I said, we're not going to take up too much of your time. There's only 5 matches on the card. I'm moderately excited. The Sixers are trying to force a game 7. I need scores. I need scores. Like I said, I don't give a rat's behind about the regular season of basketball. But for some strange reason, I have interest in the playoffs and the finals because it's just like the Olympics. You reach this level. This is it. There is no tomorrow. It's either do or die. That part I like. So I kind of dig it. Which is what let me say this much. Let me digress for real. I'm gonna do a kind of a little video clip. It's just probably gonna be in the socials. I don't know if I want to play it. I might play it on our live for either tomorrow or Saturday. I need because you kind of fell asleep. You didn't see it. I needs to take a minute and talk about NXT Underground. I don't know if y'all saw it. They took this from Raw Underground. Raw Underground was trash. It was trash.
What happened?
It was trash. No. It wasn't the worst thing I'd ever seen. NXT's was better than Raw. Natty did good. Lola Vice did good.
I liked her backstage bit with Lola. That fight they had backstage, Natty was coming with it.
That was better than all of what I saw. Here's the issue I have with NXT's Underground. The whole purpose of this is supposed to be gritty, raw. We're gonna be bare knuckles. You know what I'm saying? We all know it ain't. We know this. But you should at least pretend like it is. Now, Natty, she was real good with getting in some fierce hits, and they did their job, as in we performed. But they at several times forgot this was supposed to be raw and gritty, and it was kind of like a wrestling thing, right? I'm going to play. I recorded it, and I'm going to play it. Let me explain something really, really quickly. If this gets to Natty, we love you. We respect you. Lola Vice, You all right. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, all right.
But let me be really, really clear. When you got the ring surrounded, people slamming it down, like this is supposed to be freaking Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. Like this is what I want to see. You feel me? What I don't want to see is you taking somebody's head like this and just punching above the head.
Oh, no.
What I don't want to see.
And an underground match.
Here it is. Here it is. The hair. Natty was outside the ring. Lola Vice was about to do the chesticle slap. All right. Natty's expression was just regular. Then she did this. She did the hair. She literally did that. Let me show that for you again.
I'm sorry, what?
You know they do the chest slap. So the hair was in the way. It was all in the chest. So you're not gonna get that slap if the hair is there. You're not gonna slap the hair. You gotta slap the skin. You gotta be skin on skin. So why? Tell me why. Well, tell me why. I'm looking at this. I'm looking dead at Natalya, and she's just like this. Then she moves the hair. Then she goes. Right before she slapped, because Lola Vice came in, she moved the hair, she moves it, and she's. I mean, are you Tony Storm? Because if that's the case, you need to talk more like this, darling.
And we need to make it black and white.
You understand what I'm saying? No. Natty, no. You're better than that.
Especially when you're trying to train these ladies on what to do and what not to do.
So also I'm saying is this. If you're trying to get down with the get down, because there are people that can do it. There are people that like, we're going to go out here, we're going to slap the hell out of each other. Then we're going to go into the back, we're going to apologize and have a point.
I would rather you move your hair out the way and be like, what? Give it your best shot. And then when she slap you, you know what I mean? Like then react.
I swear. I'm going to show it to you.
I feel like you just did.
I'm going to show it to you. But seriously, man, there were just so many moments in NXT Underground. I'm just like, stop, pause, hit a pause. You know let me hit that pause. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we family. Let me talk to you. We family. No, Carolina. Okay, NXT Underground supposed to be like, you looking at me like you want to do something. You better back up. Buzz up on the trucker move. And that's not what that was. So I just had to get that in. If you're going to do it, do it. Just like with the headbutt. If you're going to fool around, just shut it down. That's the phrase. If you're going to fool around, shut it down. Y'all are professional wrestlers. If you're too afraid to hit and take a hit, get the up on out of my ring.
That's our next merch. If you're going to fool around, shut it down.
I'm invested in the product. Y'all know this. And I liked NXT Underground the last time. But legit, this is not theater. Don't do that. Don't do that. I digress. You digress. If anybody saw it, I'm not sure anybody in here saw it.
That was the best jab at Natty all night, huh?
I don't want to take jabs at Natty because overall, they did a good job. Overall. Okay, Shayna Baszler got involved. Like, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. But, I mean, seriously, this is where it's supposed to be gritty and dark and just don't. Just don't. Professional wrestling, you have one job. Your job is to make us believe what we're watching is real. That is literally your job. One job. If you cannot do that one job, pack it up. Put your boots in the middle of the ring and get the fuck up out of my ring. All right, I'm going to move on right now.
I think too, though, like, I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. You know, I completely agree with you. But I think there's something to be said about, it's like, you know, when you're acting live and things, and one of the things about, you know, being able to do like, what is that called when you, like improv?
Yes.
And you have to move and pivot. I don't think everybody knows how to move and pivot. Like, you need to be able to be flexible, not just be able to act and just be able to be athletic, but you need to be able to be flexible to say, okay, well, if this goes wrong, what are my options? if we're out there and this goes wrong and we miss or whatever happens, how can we step around to come back? If you're out there doing a dance routine and somebody misses a step, you're going to have to adjust what's going on. And in a situation where there was a misstep, don't pretend like it's not there, because we can see, as you always say. And so I think that that's something that maybe that even she is missing in the realm of, it's one thing to be a technical wrestler, and it's another thing to be able to give a promo, and then you also need to know how to move and pivot improv wise, so that you don't take the audience out of the moment.
You need to be a well-rounded performer, and it's not easy. I'm an actor. I'm legitimately a professional actor. I'm in SAG-AFTRA. I'm a member of the union. I'm not particularly good at improv. I've done live theater. Stuff happens. Professional wrestling, generally speaking, with Raw and Smackdown or whatever, or PLEs, pay-per-views, it's a live event. Stuff happens. It happens, and you got to try to roll with the punches. So in a situation like that, like right now, her hair is down. If I know, because I've said it before, professional wrestling is a carefully choreographed dance with a predetermined outcome. We all accept that. I don't care. Just make me believe that it's not. That's your one job.
Right.
So if I'm knowing full good and well, I'm about to slap the mess out of this chest and I see your hair's in the way, I need to be like, move the hair and do the slap.
Yeah, right.
Don't do this and then.
Mm-hmm. That's as bad. That's as bad as wrestlers who get up and they're okay, and then realize they got up too soon, and then they bend over waiting for someone to come and kick them or do a move. Nah, player. Y'all need to recoup and come back and do that move, because at this point, you already got up and showed us you were okay, and then you go over to where they are and bend over.
We see it all the time.
What, you bending over for, the same prison?
Not turning this into a rant. I just had to get that out of the way.
A little late.
It has been gnawing at me ever since I saw it, and I want this to get to her, because Natty, we love you. We would like to invite you on the show. But I've said this a million times about professional wrestling. This is your one job. If y'all not willing to do it, get out the ring. We got a super chat right here. I believe this is the first super chat of the night, starting off right with our OG Triple OG Circle message to you. Dijak got drafted to Raw, and I'm not happy about it.
You're not?
I'm not.
If they keep his character the same, that he'll do well.
That's what I'm concerned with. I'm excited to see, because I believe that Ilya also got drafted to Raw, if I'm not mistaken. So I know these two cats can go on NXT, but I've said
we're gonna get to it,
many times. NXT call-ups don't always translate well on the main roster. And it was super weird to see Karrion Kross and Scarlett back in NXT. Like, it was so weird. And I almost was like, stay there.
Exactly.
Stay there. You know? So it was bizarre. But at any rate, yes, we are here not to talk about NXT and to go on the rant. We are here, my friends, to discuss WWE Backlash in français.
Mm-hmm. And Molly has a super chat question in regards to Backlash.
She has a question. No. What's up? We got Jeffrey Reimer in here. I see you in the Twitter world, or X. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shots fired. I mean, I know some of y'all done heard. She didn't, but I know some of y'all done heard the Kendrick diss. I know you did. I've listened to it several times, and I'm gonna do a funny TikTok about it probably later on today. So you want to talk about shots fired? You want to talk about catching some strays? I'm finna go Kendrick Lamar.
Who did Kendrick diss?
See, she's not in it.
Y'all don't even know.
This is a saved and sanctified holy
woman. I really
woman.
am not in social media. Like, I only go on to like promote the wrestling stuff and try to keep up on what's going on with wrestling the best I can. But our lives are so hectic and we are so invested in this that outside of my job, the Lord, my family in this. I don't really know what's going on unless he tells me.
Some people can talk about it. I don't want to get off topic, but it was to Drake.
Oh, okay.
So Drake done said some things. Kendrick was like,
oh my.
This mother trucker, I don't even understand.
Oh, so Kendrick jumped on Eminem's thing about Drake? All right. Let's get back to wrestling. Come on, Marie. We coming with it,
He put the headphones on, and he said,
hey, Dro.
Drake over here like this.
Hey, 6 Maxwell 99. That's funny.
Yeah, AEW ratings. I mean, it was what it was.
Ooh, but Nation of Domination.
Domination. All right, Marie, we got a super chat right here. Circle message to you. Do you think Uncle Howdy, Alexa Bliss, etc., will come to Backlash or Extreme Rules? Thoughts on the clues?
Excuse me, Bone Crusher. You're missing my answer. Hold on. You see my shirt? That's your answer, girl.
Oh,
that's your answer right there. You
missed the shirt. The super chat was in the way.
Y'all see my shirt?
There we go.
That's your answer right there. I do believe that we are going to see Uncle Howdy at Backlash. I do think that we've done enough of the clues and that we're ready. And I do hope that we'll see a Miss Bliss as well. I'm not sure if she's coming back yet or if it will be Extreme Rules. But I got my shirt on because I keep hope alive.
I gotta disagree with you, homeboy.
Big shocker.
I hate to say it. I don't feel that Backlash is it. We might get some clues. Maybe a QR. Maybe we'll get, somebody out there with the QR code on the mic again. But it doesn't feel like it's the right time at Backlash.
Three Dickless, was there a clue about the date?
But I like Extreme Rules. I like that PLE for this. I think we're still due for a few more clues. I don't think we're done yet.
Okay.
I think it's a little too soon to drop it.
Okay. Maybe I'm just getting anxious.
Just like it's never too soon for you to drop your response, Drake. All right.
6 Maxwell 99 Bone Crusher. She has like a toenail that's like bizarre and big and weird. And it ended up getting infected. And the infection was so bad that it came really fast, too. She was limping, and we took her, and they said if it didn't get better in a week, they might have to amputate her toe. So we've been trying to nurse her back.
So we're going to look at it. She has a follow-up appointment on Monday, but she's doing much better. She's not pulling away.
Yeah, we think she's doing well. Her little
She's not pulling away. Oh, and the Circle is back with season 6. Well, I can't wait.
We ain't even watched season 5.
I can't wait.
We're so behind on everything.
We are behind. But let me go ahead and get into this. So let me start.
Hi, CT Hill.
What up, CT Hill?
All right.
So this is the order in which we're gonna go. That I think is of importance for this PLE. We're gonna start with the Bloodline, and I know we got some more chats. I want to get to them as well, but I want to get into it. All right, I want to get into it. Thank y'all so much for joining us. So here's the first one. And this is what we're going to talk about right here. WWE Backlash. All right.
Oh, we're starting with the best match?
See, and that's what I'm saying. It's kind of all over the map. I don't know if this is going to be the best match or not. But let's take a look at what we got here. All right. And what's interesting is the way they have the tag teams. Usually the tag teams are side by side, but this is almost misleading.
Very interesting, yeah.
Almost misleading.
It is almost misleading.
On one side, KO, Kevin Owens fight against the Viper Orton. And on the other side, we have the Bloodline, of which Jimmy Uso apparently is no longer a part of because they done got drafted. But you seen Jimmy? Ain't happening. Tonga against somebody that I'm assuming is assuming power, Solo Sikoa. My question to you, well, before I even give to my question, you said this is out of everything that's listed, this is what you feel to be the match of the night that you really want to see?
Man, anything with Solo and Tama and it, like Paul Heyman is fire.
Fire.
This whole dynamic is fire.
How
Paul is so scared and they're so unpredictable, and Tama's like a wild animal in the ring, and we finally get to actually see him have a match
I mean,
I'm ready. I'm ready to see him have a whole match instead of just, like
doing what he's doing.
Doing what he's doing.
So how you like it? Who's coming away with the dub?
Come on now.
So it's Orton and KO for you. All right.
I'm not acknowledging Solo, but I got Bloodline.
Wow.
Got Bloodline.
So no hesitation in your game.
No hesitation in my game.
All right.
I'm all healed, baby.
And that's all I'm saying, big boy. If you legit in one arena, I expect you to be legit over here. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna keep it over here. All right.
Did we say hi to Tyrell Breed?
What up, Tyrell? Yeah, I think I did.
Tyrell?
Yes,
Oh,
I did. He was number one.
Emily Brown. What's
number one.
up?
Emily Brown, what's going on? This is what I'm saying. Not advocating for, but this is why. This is what I'm saying. Just be the bar or get the out of my ring. Okay, it's a family show. I'm not gonna say the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, let me see what the people got to say about this. Let me see before I give my opinions.
Oh, Aaron thinks Jacob Fatu will debut at this pay-per-view.
What up, Joe Davidian? That is possible. 6 Maxwell 99, what's going on? Good to see you. I think you answered his question, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the people got to say. Jacob Fatu, yes. Uncle Howdy,
Okay.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna say this. I agree. I think it feels right. It feels like the right time. I personally, on paper, am not terribly invested in this match because I don't necessarily really love the team of KO and Orton.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. They get along well.
It's literally our KO.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm not feeling it, and I don't really quite know how I feel about Solo assuming power just yet. If
nobody cares about him like that thinks he's gonna replace Roman, but him trying to is interesting.
I'm not saying that he's gonna replace Roman. I kind of look at him like the Don. How you doing? Not the Teflon Don. How you doing? But I kind of look at him like the Don, like somebody that just was a consigliere that is now assuming power, like the Godfather. You know what I mean? If Jacob Fatu does show up, that would, for me, cement it a little more for Solo. And I would truly, truly buy into more so whatever this is turning into. So I feel like this is going to be the Bloodline win because Jacob Fatu will also interfere. I don't want to see him come in afterwards. I want to see him come into the match
and cause it
and cause just some chaos. What I'm basically getting at here is I want I expect event level from the Bloodline. That's just what I've come to expect over the last several years. So if they're not coming in and coming in hard, if they're not playing hard in the paint, I don't know if I want to see it.
Yep.
Right now, it's all about a bunch of heavies coming in here wrecking shop. I so want to see everybody catch an RKO out of nowhere. I really do. But my money's for the Bloodline. That's how I feel about it. Let me see what the people think about this. Got the Bloodline, so says the wise man. Solo and Tama with the dub to help with Jacob Fatu. Solo and Tama. Solo, Bloodline. Oof. But Maurice says in the Tropic Thunder way, I got a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling. But 3 Diglett says KO and Orton. Interesting. So does J.R. Dugan.
Wow.
But Lauren's got Bone Crusher for the win. Always for the win. She gonna pull out. Bloodline, so says 850. Interesting. Okay. Joe says rumors saying Cena will help Orton and KO.
I don't see that happening. And more so, the rumors don't usually go too well, Dro.
No.
We always hear a lot of rumors. How many of them come true? I don't know.
We acknowledge you too, Jedi Knight. You know what?
Yes, we do.
I don't see it happening for this PLE. It doesn't. See, this is the
doesn't
problem
feel
with
like a
Backlash.
big enough PLE.
Yeah, it doesn't have the weight, which is
Yeah.
sad because
You
we have a
don't just
lot of
Cena
titles.
at any old PLE, right?
We got this is basically an entire championship PLE that we're talking about here, and I'm not feeling the weight. Also, and I'm gonna wait till we get to it. There's another match where I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
All right.
But okay, we got a super chat right here from 3 Diglets. Circle message. Solo sucks. That Thomas Sikoa guy sucks.
Wow.
KO sucks. And Orton needs that new version of voices, turn heel and go after Mama Rhodes. Do you want him to punt Mama Rhodes? Because I'll be honest with you. You got my money. I'll pay a cool $50 to see you punt Mama Rhodes.
Everybody trying to go after Cody Mama.
I'm telling you, that is cold, but I'm here for it. That would actually pump up this PLE for me.
Hey, Isaiah Small.
Baby.
First of all, Tama ain't even been around long enough for you to say he sucks. You ain't even seen him in action enough. And what he has shown us has been pretty fire. So, agree to disagree, homeboy.
Let's see what we have. I'm not gonna go so far as to say they all suck. I'm gonna say I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this match. So that's why I wanted this to be first. I wanted to get it out of the way.
Okay.
I wanted to get it out of the way.
I'm not necessarily feeling the match. I'm just feeling the bloodline right now. I like it. I think it's the most exciting thing still going on, which I didn't think it would be when Roman was gone, and I like that. I love the dynamic with Paul being scared to death.
I see a comment here that it's possible that Solo's just following The Rock's orders because The Rock is still technically heel.
And that's another thing is we're still trying to figure out if The Rock is actually behind all this. And I love that dynamic of it. We still got Roman and The Rock in the storyline without them being even there. That's great storytelling.
So is Roman going to be heel or face when he comes back?
Face. People are chanting, "We want Roman." Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we miss Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I'd say it. Shayla, where you at? Never thought because I wasn't always on the Roman train.
Also, even when Roman turned on his own family, he didn't do what Solo did to his old brother. That was a whole nother level.
I mean, he brought it on.
He took his
himself.
brother out.
Yeah, but he took his brother out first. So he should know what it feels like to be betrayed by a brother.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
That's all I got to say about that. So, all right, the majority of the people, we're feeling the bloodline. I can respect it. Jacob Fatu rolling in. Yeah, 3 Dickless is people are talking about it. Yeah.
Hey, Captain America.
Thank you for your service. Doing professional powerlifting. I can respect it.
Did you hear me say hi to Isaiah Small?
Yeah, I did, baby.
Oh, you did? Did I do it with you?
No, you did not.
Baby.
She on here, man. I'm
I'm
so
so
roll
tired,
through
y'all. That would make no sense.
I'm going to roll through it. All right.
Hey,
So
Sin Havoc.
sticking with the bloodline, match number 2, numero dos. All right. Right here. Now, I had a conversation with Just Alex about this. He feels a certain type of way about how this match is going to go. Sir, if you haven't yet, I would very much like you to drop it down in the comments, in the chat. We have your World Heavyweight Champion stripped it from Drew McIntyre, just broke into his house, shot his dog, took the title and walked out the back door.
Hey,
this
Mark.
is what Damian Priest did to the man. I might put a little much on that, but
A little bit.
So we have Damian Priest, World Heavyweight Champion versus main event Jey Uso. You see what's going on here. You see what's happening. Right now, yeet is where it's at. Judgment Day, complete chaos and disarray. For some strange reason, Damian Priest, the cohesion ain't there. He's yelling at everybody, getting in my business. I don't need you. You need me. This is not how it was supposed to be, big dog. This is not what Judgment Day was. The whole reason you kicked out Edge because there was no leader. So your mind ain't right. And I'm pretty sure they're going to want to come out and help him. And it ain't going to go good. So my question to y'all, my question to you, who you got, son?
You know, it's interesting because Jey is so over to a certain extent, right? Everybody does it. You got your announcer jumping on the table every single time. So Damian Priest, they didn't set him up with Judgment Day for him to have this short of a run. But they are trying to dismantle Judgment Day to a certain degree. They already got Dom with this leaving with this situation with Liv, right?
I love that. There's
And
more
while
drama there.
that's the best thing going on in the Judgment
Absolutely.
Day, it completely makes sense that they would come out, cause him to lose, and completely break up the Judgment Day. But really, you're going to have him lose this quickly? But Jey is so over. How are you? Or they could interfere, cause him to win by DQ, but he doesn't lose the belt, but it still causes him to be pissed off because he didn't want them to get involved, and it breaks up Judgment Day without losing the belt.
I'm listening.
But are you going to keep having Jey go after belts and then be right there and lose it? Because, I mean, he is so over. I am so torn.
All right, well, let me see what the people say here.
As to who is going to win.
If you don't have a decision, let me see. Maybe this will help sway your decision.
Yeah. Sway me, Alex.
Well, just Alex, I'm going to tell you right now, shocker, Jey Uso for the win and new champion. He's saying it is his time.
Yeah.
Because he also agrees with you in that you keep coming to the dance, but you never get the big prize.
Yeah. And he's so over that. How long are you going to do that to him?
So it does make me wonder if it's really his time. Let me see what the people have got to say. Jody with Damian. Wise Man with Damian. Isaiah, nope, didn't say that right there. Captain America says, Jey getting that title, dog. Jane Winchester's got Damian. Espoise. Thank you very much for being here. Damian retains, loses to Drew in Scotland. A clash at the castle. Interesting. Okay, Shayla wants Jey. Jeffrey says Damian will retain. Zay, Damian will also win. Lauren's got Yeet all day. Wesley Franklin, maybe Jey Uso, maybe, but more so leaning towards Damian Priest. Teflon Don, I'm not ready for Priest to drop it yet. This is kind of split.
It's a split match. It's not simple.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this is not.
You know, I kind of would like to see Sammy and Jey fight for a title because it's so torn. You know, their relationship.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see Jey getting this title today on this paper at PLE. I really don't. I really don't. I'm thinking about it because they waited this long for him to cash in, and he cashed in on Drew. Drew felt a type of way about that. Drew wants some vengeance on Damian Priest. He also he feels whatever he feels about Jey Uso and the Bloodline. But I for whatever reason, I'm just not.
No.
I'm not seeing him as the World Heavyweight Champion right now. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm seeing it. I do believe, I agree with Alex. They are trying to put a belt on him.
But it's possible.
But do you want to put Priest belt on him? Like now?
Here's how I think it could go. My head and my heart are, again, like the last time, two different things. My head is saying that my heart wants Damian Priest to retain.
Oh, wow.
My heart wants Damian Priest to
I
retain.
thought that was going to be backwards.
No, my heart wants Damian Priest to retain because I want to see him and Drew. I want to see this get run back. But then again, depending on him and Punk and their injuries and getting healthy, that could be the plan. Nothing to do with Damian. But my head is saying Jimmy Uso might lend the assist to his brother. I don't see Jimmy trying to get back into the good graces of the Bloodline unless they're trying to just have him do like R-Truth comedy shtick and just trying to figure it out.
But Jay don't want Jimmy's help or the title that way.
He does not. But I don't see, on paper, I don't see Jay getting the strap on his own. I see Judgment Day interference, but I also see Jimmy Uso interference. Because ordinarily, if this was Raw, I would say, okay, Jay's out there doing whatever he's doing, and then out comes Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has his own match.
Yeah.
He ain't coming out there to do nothing.
Yeah, and they are going to.
And I know that Jimmy's not 100%. I know this, but he could be. We have just not been told. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm torn on this one too, but and I like what Alex is saying. I like what he's thinking, but I got to go with Damian on this one. I got to go with Damian.
I'm not going with anybody. I'm split.
I got to go with
really
Damian to retain.
I really like them both.
I feel you.
But I know Three Diglets don't like Damian Priest at all. So
I feel you. What up, Sin Havoc 5150? I'm fine with Liv replacing her. I'm totally fine with it. Someone's costing Jay the title. Interesting. So we about to Shinsuke him? We about to consistently get him up here and then he just ain't gonna get it? Is this what we're talking about? I can certainly see Jay being the Intercontinental Champion. I can see that.
I would think you would give him a lesser belt first. I really thought that he was maybe going to get the Intercontinental title. I think it's crazy they're going to jump just straight to the world title.
I can see. I don't know. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. I see people over here. Let me see. Finn Balor's going to turn on Priest. Yikes. So says the wise man. Captain America's got Jey Uso for the win. Damian turns babyface.
I can see that too, y'all.
Lose the title first. Sean Swaby, what up? Firefighter Jimmy 171. Thank you for your service. Yeet for the dub.
Yeet,
Damian
yeet.
Priest is on level 20. Main event Jey Uso for the win. Interesting movie queen. Again, we are really kind of split on this.
Michael Talbot says Jay. All right.
Damian Priest can win by DQ.
I think it will be something like that. Like where, once again, Jay's not going to just get a loss, but something happens to cause him his loss. But the thing was, he should have went back after that title when his brother cost him the title, not just go, okay, forget it and move on up. I think he should have been there going after Sammy. And then like maybe Jay's doing this Chad Gable's doing what he's doing. Jay is in his corner, but then after him and Chad, that maybe he wanted it next, but maybe they want Chad Gable to get it. I don't know. But I would have liked to see Jay and Sammy have to go against each other for the Intercontinental Chad.
I think that could still happen. I personally do, but he's got this thing going on
with Chad.
Shorty G, yeah.
I get it. One day I want to see them go after it for a title.
Zay, I don't feel bad for Jimmy at all. My man should have stood by his morals initially, and he didn't. He flips and flops more like a fish out of water. All right, he first came in here and said, "I ain't nobody's bitch. We have the shirt." Then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey Roman, hey." Then he super kicks his freaking head off. Then he's like, "I'm back in the bloodline. What we doing today, dog? Nah, I don't feel bad for him at all. Like TK, you confused.
He flip and flop like a fish out of water.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But right here, the biggest super chat of the night, 3 Diglets.
Super chat champion.
3 Diglets, don't stun on him like that. Don't stun on him like that. Come on now, player.
Yeah,
Circle.
he stunned everybody.
Message. Love the bloodline and everyone who has played a part in it. All right?
I know.
But I can't say the same for the Judgment Day. He ain't rising for the Judgment Day, he said. There's just no star power in this world title match. Thanks, Priest. Ouch. Ouch.
Wow. I told you, I know he don't like Priest.
I think things will be more interesting in the overall Bloodline story if Jey had the belt, but he won't, though. He won't, though. Mm-hmm. I can see that. And I don't disagree. Right now, the Bloodline, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what Judgment Day is, aside from just in disarray. JD McDonough, I think he's about a stone's throw away from being kicked out. He keeps messing up. I wouldn't mind seeing Jane with this strap, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get it. But I don't know I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, but I'm sticking with Damian.
Okay.
I'm sticking with Damian to retain. But I would love to swerve. I would love to fully be invested and believe, just like so many others here, that Jay is about to get it. I really would, because I'll tell you what this PLE needs more than anything. It needs some shocker. I don't want to see the boring, predictable. We got 5 matches on this card. It needs something. We're in France. We went international.
You better bring it.
Put a little cheese on this croissant.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Yep. I want a Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. I want a Royale with cheese. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And right now, this ain't.
Thank you, Super Chat Champion.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why you are.
That's what I'm talking about.
The
Thank
champion.
you very much.
And we do have a mid-card champion in the works.
Yes, we do.
But you ain't heard that from me.
We ain't heard nothing.
Well, you did actually hear that from me.
Yeah, we got another super chat right here. Hang on by the 3 Diglets. Circle message. Jimmy gonna be like, you won that title because of me, little bro.
Well, that's why I don't really want that to go down that way. Like, I know Jimmy, at this point, he needs Jay. But how you going to just try to be like, oh, you have that because of me, when he only didn't have a title because of you? I just wouldn't like that. I wouldn't.
The reason I do is because of the history and what we saw with their match at WrestleMania. We all collectively agree that that match was the weak link in all of WrestleMania. And I think they need a moment with him being kicked out over here. And we saw the hesitation with Jay. He still extended the hand, still lifted his brother up. You ain't heavy. You my brother, dog.
No, I agree. I've told you from the moment that it happened that they will reunite. I just don't want it to be like, okay, I know I cost you the title and I more than once, but I'll help you get this title, and now we're all better because our other brother kicked my butt. Like, I feel like he needs to do a little more,
all right,
repentance than that.
Roman might interfere, so says Shayla. I don't know.
No, I think Roman is taking a little time out. I don't see him coming back. I don't see Roman coming back in no time soon. I think that we won't even see Roman until maybe a SummerSlam.
That's possible. That is possible.
That's what I think.
Hassan Terrell, we'll say almost happy birthday to you. It's tomorrow.
Hello.
Come back. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be doing our live watch along for SmackDown, and we will sing you a birthday song. It won't be very long. So I want to go ahead and give that shout. Jay needs to win.
So we're only
no
two
bull.
matches in after an hour, huh?
I'm going to try to speed it up. because we didn't want to be in here too long.
We didn't even think, we were like, oh, it's going to be fast. That's funny.
All right, let's go right here with the ladies. Hey, ladies. All right, I know our Super Chat champion is excited about this one, but I wonder how they feel about the actual winner of the match. If he really feels that's going to go down the way they would like. You have Tiffany Stratton, recently brought on over here from NXT to the main roster. The glow is back in full effect. Naomi going against somebody that has now once again called themselves the role model. Bayley, former hugger. WWE Undisputed Champion. There we go. And I like the white strap, by the way. I do like the white strap. It's interesting to do that for the ladies. But
for the ladies.
So yeah, so here we have a triple threat. We have a three-way right here, and you usually got paid double for that kind of action, Cotton. So my question to you, who you got?
I'm going to stick with Bayley to retain.
Okay, that was pretty quick.
I think Tiffy will get the belt at some point, but not right now. She just got here.
That was pretty quick. Let me see. Bayley. Yeah, okay, I'm going to read it because we're not even trying to get into this. Oh, gosh. 850 got Bayley. George Louis got Bayley. Sophie Bayley. Wiseman Bayley. Jaden Bayley. But Anthony said it's Tiffy time.
Okay. Okay.
And you get married in 2025. Congratulations, Captain America.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Just Alex said Bayley. On to the next. Why wasting time? Bayley. It would be hilarious if Sonyville cost the name of the match. I would actually not be mad at that. She slapped the mess out of her. Oh my gosh. I would actually rather have seen Sonya Deville. Can we get her in NXT Underground next? She has an MMA background. As a matter of fact, I feel like NXT Underground should only be for people that have an MMA background or a penchant for it. All right? If you're not willing to get down with the get down, Underground ain't for you.
Yep.
Let me see. George Louis, it's not Tiffy time. Naomi has Tiffany submission. Bayley drops an elbow for the win. I like it. Jeffrey Reimer. Bayley. Yeah, Tiffany ain't ready. Naomi's, but not. Yeah, I'm going with Bayley. I think it's pretty. I think the only thing we are guaranteed to see is a decent match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is going to be a banger, but it won't be a bathroom break either. I think it'll be a good match. There's always exciting stuff that happens in a triple threat. But yeah, Bayley to retain, and let's just move on. Because this is the one I was trying to say earlier. I may be in the minority here. I liked heel Bayley. I really did.
I loved heel Bayley.
I don't love face Bayley.
That was her best.
So I would rather have seen heel Bayley be a champion. I'm not invested in face Bayley being a champion. So considering that Tiffany is a heel, although she most certainly is not ready to carry this mantle.
Oh, can't wait to see what our Super Chat champion has to say about that.
But I wouldn't mind. Super Chat champion got something to say about it? All right, let me see.
You know he does.
Let me see. Hold up, everybody. Hold up.
Wait.
Let me put some pip in it. Get the dough. Thank you. How are you? Doesn't matter. I might do a little Cat Williams later on. Circle. Message. All right, y'all. Let's be honest. First off, I love the way you started that. All right, y'all. Let's be honest. You're going to put the title on Tiffany sooner or later.
Yeah.
So why not sooner, WWE? Get your ish together, WWE. Bayley doesn't work as champ. I don't disagree with you on that, homeboy.
What, as a face? She for sure worked as a heel champ.
Right now, currently.
When she was the chairwoman and then brought out the chair, I loved that.
Currently as a face.
It
had to happen the way it had to happen. but I don't love it.
We know how Bayley could get down. So I want to see what she does in this triple threat. I do not feel like she is as dominant as the face, but maybe she could prove us wrong. Do not think Tiffy is ready right now, as much as you'd like to fast forward 3 Diglets. But I do agree that she, with S pause, that she is going to get the Money in the Bank briefcase and probably turn it pink, and that is going to be fire. She could walk around with that. She could be, and it will lead to her probably getting a title next year.
I'm not going to go next year. She needs to cook a little more. Personally, I think she brought up a tad too soon. Just a smidge. She could have simmered on the back burner in NXT for a little longer. There's a lot of female competition there.
She looks great in the ring. She looks dominant in the ring, and I'm looking at her, and I think that there's women on the roster who have been on the main roster for a long time who are not on her level. So I am going to go with 3 Diglets on this and say that she is going to be a champion sooner or later. I don't think it will be now, but I do think it will be within the next year. I think that she will get that Money in the Bank, and it will be cashed in successfully, and I think she will be a dominant champ. I think she's amazing.
Well, let me finish the super chat, then I want to say something real quick.
Annoying, but amazing.
Bayley doesn't work as champ. Forgot. She was champ for a second. And glow, because it's amazing. How about no? See what I had to do that. I had to do that. How about no? How about no? You creepy Dutch bastard. But remembers that Austin Powers movie.
Go ahead.
No, she's great in the ring. She still needs a little more season. She needs more Lowrys on her, just a little bit.
How is it that she needs more Lowry if she's better than a lot of the women on the main roster?
Her mic skills are not there yet. Right? It's not just in-ring ability.
Neither is Indy's.
It's a whole...
Neither is Candice.
We're not bringing her up. We're not even talking about them right now.
Okay.
They most certainly need some more Lowry seasoning on them and need to simmer on that back burner way longer than they have. But I'm talking about
I don't think Natalia's great on the mic.
When Rhea Ripley came up and she went directly, she made a beeline for the champion. And immediately, you were like, oh, snap. Right. Business just picked up, folks.
Right.
Not getting that with Tiffany yet. That's all I'm saying. She's getting there. She's great. I'm excited to see how the triple threat's going to go, but I'm not invested in the match as in we all know how it's going to go as far as who's getting that dub.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just get to it and move on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So 3 Diglets, thank you. Thank you very much. Speaking of moving on, believe it or not, this is going to be the one that's next in line right here. All right? The WWE Undisputed Championship. The American Nightmare. And my son, well, my other son, because my other son lost the title to this son. But that's okay, baby. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, going against a phenomenal one and somebody that's just looking jacked and more shredded than a Julian salad, man. AJ Styles.
Ain't nobody in the world about to have AJ Styles right now. You think they going to take that belt from Cody this soon? Come on now. It'll be a very good match. More so because I actually think AJ is better in the ring than Cody.
Come on, Debo. Stall him out.
But I think it will be a good match. And Cody. They're not going to take that from him.
Now, you realize we're talking about
who's wearing the jacket?
A former WWE champion, right? You realize this.
Then he need to be wearing a jacket.
Cody don't want none. He don't want none. He looking scared because he don't really want none.
Actually, AJ Styles is wearing a jacket these days.
Thank you very much.
He's wearing a cape. You know what I mean? Superheroes wear capes. If you wear a cape, you usually got some kind of title on you. Edge, Undertaker, or some with capes.
All right.
They even gave What's her name won when she had a cape.
Put some respect on that
Go
name.
with the cape.
All right, I think it's pretty simple. I think it's pretty easy. Cody to retain. Do you all agree or disagree? Drop it. Let me see and go.
Drop it like it's hot.
Let me see. Pink briefcase. That's hilarious. Mickey James could, but we got the reference. I love it. Let me catch up. Tiffany ain't meeting the standard as a character, but she's fantastic in the ring, and that's the problem. Oh, we got another super chat right here. Oh, I said to get to that beforehand. 3 Diglets. Naomi will be champion. Paper football champion in catering. Get the hell out of my ring. That's cold. You cold for that one. You ain't right. But I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Paper football champ. Just hang on.
Nah, that's not right because Naomi is one of the heavy hitters. She has not been pulling her punches since she's back. She hasn't had a bad match. She is taking them and dishing it out, and she is on point with her everything about her. She is a face that is exciting, that has the whole character. She needs the light up belt again, and she will get a title again. It's not going to be now, but I think she's going to get that title at some point. And if they put a mid-card title up there on the main roster, I totally think she would have it.
Well, I'll tell you what we should have had is Naomi going against Lola Vice in NXT Underground. It could have been a Kadunk versus a Kadunk match. Jack Antoff.
I mean, I could have seen, if they don't want to put a title on Naomi up here, why she can't go after that North American Women's Championship. I love that Mi Chin is, and I swear I hope Mi Chin get it.
She showed up. She said, I want a piece.
I want a piece. And I love, old girl was like, she's a heel and geeked out for a second.
She did. It was actually quite humorous.
It was cute.
Then
it was
like,
so cute.
Hey, stay in character.
Right. She's like, oh, sorry. I was struck a second.
What are you doing? This is competition. Yeah, that was actually quite funny.
Then she was like, she's talking to you.
It's yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Thank you, 3 Diglets.
Thank you,
for the
3
love
Dig.
you're
Thank
showing
you,
tonight.
3 Dig.
Isaiah Smalls got Cody.
Best
Dossie's
Pokemon
got Cody.
in the world.
Cody, on to the next. Good
on
gracious.
To the next.
Good
All right,
gracious.
let's get on to the next. Oh, wait a minute.
But Wiggity's got the surprise. AJ Styles for the win.
Is he being serious?
He's being serious.
Oh.
Chucky from Child's Play versus the Joe Biden of Tuffy.
Zay is the king of comparison.
Well, Cody does love shaking hands. And I'm like, put your hand down, boy. Stop trying to press the flesh. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so there's one more super chat before we get on to the next one.
I expect big things from this matchup.
Yeah.
These guys can go. I feel that this is going to be not a boring match. It's just going to be a boring outcome. I don't sense interference. I don't sense any kind of shenanigans, which is unfortunate because I really would like something, but I don't know who. I don't know why. I don't know how. Because right now, AJ ain't got no friends.
But he has enemies.
I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
Maybe LA Knight will play a factor.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I would not mind seeing Cody holding that belt up and then bow, bow, bow. The music hits. Let me talk to you. Then he drops him right there in the middle of that ring.
I don't think him and Styles are done. I think they're going to be one of those rivalries that just keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
You know what? I take that back. We could see some shenanigans with LA Knight interfering in this match.
Absolutely. They're not done. And their thing seems like kind of real. A little bit of real. Either they're really, really good at acting like they don't like each other, or they do not like each other, and it's making for a really, really good TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you.
You agree with me on that?
I agree with you on that one. Joe Davidian. Hey,
Okay,
Dro with a
thanks,
super chat.
Dro.
All right, Dro. Circle message A and B combos. My guy's friend named Braun Strowman to help Jay from being attacked by Logan Paul. Are we seeing an alliance between Braun and Jay and also Roman? It's not outside the realm of possibility.
You know, I like Braun backing up Jay. I feel like Braun is going to need a little something because by his character, by himself, I like Braun and Jay for some reason. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at this. This is not outside the realm of possibility.
I don't want Braun to get lost in the shuffle, for sure. Braun is a great talent. He is one of the strongest men in the world. Him and Roman had a fire.
I'm not done with you yet.
Rivalry. So I wasn't mad at that. Well, you know, as far as him and Jay having a little camaraderie.
Yeah, B does love capes. She does love men in capes. She actually wanted to get me a cape, believe it or not.
I will be getting you a cape at some point. Don't trip. And then we'll wear it when we go. We need to have our own gear, our own costumes for A and B combo.
But then I want to be I would become Dracula. That'll be the man in the cave.
No, it would be like the jacket that looked like a cape, but it would be A and B combos. It's gonna be cool. You tripping?
Oh, so I'll be like the Emperor?
Gotta trust me. Just let me dress you the way Bianca dresses Montez. Wow.
Yo, I hate this made you power. I would do that every day. If I had the hood, whatever the case
I was
may be.
actually looking for something like that. Where I can.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. She want to turn me into the dark side of the force.
The dark side of the force.
All right. We have Nikita Lyons. Gosh, I miss her, man. She was good. For real. She need to get healthy.
She came back for what, a month? Was she even back? How long was she back for? A week?
She was back for about 6 or 7 hours.
Before
she got re-injured again.
I was so mad.
And it was like, damn, again?
Dang it.
You know, we got another super chat right here by 3 Diglets. Circle, message. You know what?
What?
I'm excited about Styles versus Rhodes. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a match, folks. And in front of the French crowd, I'm expecting the place to be lit. Fire. Rhodes will win, but the fans will win just as much.
I like it.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I want to see these guys I want to see a slobber knocker match. I know they can give it to us. That's really all I'm expecting out of this, aside from Cody to retain.
Yeah.
My only thing is, where do we go with AJ Styles after this? He done kicked out his entire crew. He loses to Cody Rhodes. Who's he going to feud with next aside from LA Knight if he does interfere? We're going to get that LA Knight interference, and then we're going to see them do the do a little later on. Is that what we're talking about?
I don't think I really don't think that their feud is done.
Okay. All right. I like it. Pretty much everybody's going with Cody for this. Interesting. All right. So let's stick to the last one. We're getting there. We're a little long on time, but this is the one I'm really, really curious about. All right, here we go, folks. Your women tag team champions of the world. The Kabuki Warriors. Kairi Sane. Asuka.
Ain't
and
no
on
way.
The other side of the fence, you have the EST, the strongest, the fastest, the quickest, the best, Bianca Belair, and generational talent. The Storm has arrived.
Does anybody know what generation he talking about? Who is her generational talent?
Why could it be like that?
No, I'm serious. I'd like to know. Every other generational talent, we go, oh, their parent was.
It's once in a generation, not necessarily like second, third, like.
Oh, like I said, it's going to be her future generation, her daughter.
No, like I'm once in a generation. Like you'll never
Nah.
find another person like me.
Generational talent means that, nope. You cannot read no.
You absolutely
I don't like
can.
no.
You absolutely
I
can.
disagree, homeboy.
It's okay. Can somebody
generational
confirm?
Means more than one generation.
Sometimes a generation has to start.
Exactly. So you are predicting that your daughter or whoever is going to pick up the mantle.
I know. I totally disagree with this.
I totally disagree with you, fool. Sister. Why are you saying sister?
Sister?
Because you got the sisters winning.
Oh.
Well,
you took it back right there.
I can't even imagine any way on this earth.
Put an F on that.
On paper, in real life, in fake life, in any life, that they do not win. How do you not give the two most dominant women in wrestling the titles? How do you not?
Well, if I could play devil's advocate here for a second, because on paper, absolutely, it looks like they do have the best team, the best squad. But get us on the line, boy. And we'll see if that factors in. I guarantee you it will not.
That's a very interesting devil impersonation, I must say. So you got Asuka and Kyrie for the win?
No. I said
So
I just wanted to play devil's advocate for a second. All right, that's all I want to do is play devil's advocate. Let me see what the people got to say.
The New York Knicks won?
Dang, for real?
Wow.
The kid has her own YouTube channel now. Well, she might as well do something. She can't wrestle. Might as well do something. All right, so I don't really care where Odyssey Jones gets drafted to. We ain't seen this dude. You know where we did see him? NXT, week after week after week. What did I say about people getting called up from NXT? How is it that you get called up? Again, let me state this emphatically. You get drafted because we want you on our squad. That's the whole point of a draft. We want you on the squad. I don't really care if you get drafted first in the first round or dead last in the last round. We want you on our squad. We see something in you that you can go ahead and add to our team. My man ain't be seen. Cameron Grimes hasn't been seen. You know how many times I've seen these people and we're like, where did you go? We complain about Dexter Lumis all the time. There is now competition going on in NXT. Obafemi and Odyssey Jones, that could be a banger of a match. We missing out. Instead, you got Obi over here messing around with people like Dragon Lee. So I don't really care where you draft them. If you ain't going to use them, I don't care. And I like Odyssey Jones. I like all these people that get called up. That's why I was scared. I like Kiana James. Are they going to use Kiana James? They were using her literally every single week on NXT. So I'm not hearing it right now. I'm not hearing it. I don't care where nobody from NXT got drafted. Until I see results week after week on Raw or SmackDown, I don't care. Indian and Candice got drafted to SmackDown. I don't care. I don't care. You can't figure out what to do with Dexter? Y'all better go on about yourselves. You better go on about yourselves. Let's get a match called The Forgotten. Battle Royal. The Forgotten, folks. Here we go. Remember when Dancing with the Stars first premiered?
You just call it the catering match.
Stars of the Where Are They Now stars. Remember? We were like,
dang. The match could be Where Are They Now?
That's where we go. This is what this catering needs to be. Where are they now? We got the catering match, folks. We got a food fight. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go off on a tangent. I just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I should, but it's their fault. Not the wrestlers, but the powers that be. All right, let me see what the people got to say before I jump down here. Bianca and Jade, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Bianca and Jade. This match hurts. I feel you, A50. But Jody over here says the Kabuki War is about to stomp a mud hole in them and walk it dry. Oh, hell yeah.
The only way, even with their third wheel, their mouthpiece interfering, no.
Bianca and Jade, so says Isaiah. Team Bianca, EST, so says Jeffrey. Let's go. The sisters are taking it. The sisters are taking it from the... No, not the Misters, but all right. Halle Berry.
Sorry, did Jedi Knight also say? Yeah, Jedi Knight also has the Kabuki Warriors.
Dang, Halle Berry, Gina Hall, a.k.a. Brendan from Scary Movie wins again. That's okay. That's kind of funny, but all right. Sister. Yeah, I see what you did there. All right, so basically, the majority of the people are going with Team Sister. I think we can call it that. I'm all right with that.
Team Sister.
Because tag teams need a tag team name. It wasn't Bubba Ray and Devon. It was the Dudley Boys.
Right.
Come on, man. The Rockers. Tag team, that's just part of being a tag team. Get a tag team name already. Get a tag team name. I'm not calling you by your individual names. You literally changed one half of tag team into Katana Chance. That wasn't her name. You clearly know how to name stuff.
Right.
Name them. Okay, I'm done. I'm getting impassioned, and I don't want to get too impassioned tonight. It's kind of late. They seen Odyssey Jones on live events. Again, if it ain't televised, don't care. It's good. Good for him. Nobody wants to sit at home. So God bless him. Don't care.
What was the name of the dude who debuted in NXT? Homeboy that debuted in NXT. Another brother with dreads.
Yeah, what the heck was his name?
We were like, what are we watching? That dude could move.
Javon? Something like that? Yeah.
Javon,
yeah.
That dude is he is a talent to watch out for. That match.
And
we were like, what are we watching?
Hear me out.
Woo!
19?
Man.
I kept telling her,
man,
this is
so
natural.
Entertaining. Yeah, natural talent. Oh, it was exciting.
Natural.
We were like, what did we just see? His moves are crazy.
But he kept putting little spins, little
tapatio
tapatio on the move.
Yeah, and he's green. But I can't even imagine when
and he went up against
not.
Scripps. The Scripps is good also.
Scripps
there was a
good.
significant height difference.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why was that match so much more exciting than a match that's supposed to be exciting? NXT Underground.
Yeah, we were like, we've never seen what this dude could do, whatever. And then as soon as he started, we were like, what is going on here?
These are the people that want to make sure that when they show up, they show out, that we are not a bathroom break. We are main event players, and we finna get there. That's what it's supposed to be. And that's why I go hard on Natty. Natty's the OG vet.
Javon Evans.
You should know better. Don't do that. You're better than that, Natty. You're better than that.
You should be better. No, yes, you're better.
Right? People disappearing out of nowhere. What is this, AEW? I mean, ouch. We're going to get about, but I'm going to tell you right now, Tony Khan, ratings matter. In television, that's literally the only thing that matters. Don't be a Vince McMahon. Vince was like, I'm going to do it my way, damn the ratings. And people were flocking in droves from WWE. He is running AEW into a brick wall. And it's sad to see, because when it first started, we were excited. Everybody was excited. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A new thing. But I was like, is this WCW 2.0? This is WCW 2.0, ain't it? Right now, it's WCW 2.0. They were the golden goose, and then they just crashed and burned. Don't do this, AEW. Don't do this, Tony Khan. EVPs, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Hollywood. Oh, hang on, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Jade and Belair winning the titles come Backlash to eventually drop them to the largest arms in the world, Jack. Jade turns on Belair, big boot, wham! Big old leg drop, boom! To eventually set up a match at WrestleMania 41, man.
Yep.
And what you gonna do, Jade? What you gonna do, EST? When the largest arms in the world, the smoke settles and the dust clears, runs wild on you.
First of all, you love reading his super chats because they're always so fun for you.
You could have had it all, man.
I absolutely agree. They're going to be dominant champions that no one can touch. They will self-implode because Jade wants the single title and all the spotlight to herself, and she will go heel as she should, and their match will be fire.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, aside from me, and I promise you, no one else anywhere in YouTube are gonna read super chats like that. Okay?
True story.
So,
for better or for worse,
we really do our best to entertain you. But no, I agree.
Ridiculous.
I agree. Absolutely. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out tonight. I wish you were on NXT Underground. The stun on them, I really do. But no, I think it's what's sad. Here's what's sad for me. I'm a big fan of the Kabuki Warriors. I'm a big fan of Kairi Sane and Asuka. And it was so good to see them come back, get that love, get these straps again. But let's be perfectly honest. They ain't done nothing with them. They ain't done nothing with them. I don't know whose fault that is. And at this point, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
They ain't done nothing with these titles. You might as well put them on sister. They are two powerhouses that are going to get down with the get down. Nobody will be competition for these ladies anytime soon. This is another reason why, and I'm going to say this right now, the big word of the day is emphatic. Because somebody came for us in the comments when we were talking about the tag team titles for the women versus the men. And it was a bunch of excuses. The women can go anywhere they want. What's the big deal? Be quiet. And I'm like, no. The big deal is uneven playing field. Once again, the ladies have to defend across all three brands. Why don't the men? Men have their titles on all three brands. So either give the other two brands belts or take these two away and make it even across the board. But
that will never happen.
What's most important, especially if you're going to put the straps on these two ladies, is that this tag team division needs to get a shot in the arm and bolstered up. This is what needs to happen. We had a battle royal of the ladies, and almost all the ladies in there were tag teams. Facts.
Well, what's the most important part about these two getting the belt are that we will see them defending them on all three brands. I would love to see them going against NXT competition. There's some stiff NXT women competition. And it is going to make them also step it up on Raw as well. So we're going to be able to see them dominant and giving good shows, and all three brands would really have a good show with these women. And so, you know, I'm excited for it.
But check it out, right? They are on SmackDown, correct? Not that it necessarily matters, but they're on SmackDown. Like they're right now they're SmackDown superstars. So once you get the straps, you can go anywhere you want. Who else was just drafted to SmackDown? Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae. Legitimately, the way these ladies have been booked, and it's really kind of Indy's fault too, because she's not as great in the ring as she should be at this stage. Do you see them being competition for Jade?
No, they'll be Bianca? One of the first people that they squash.
That's what I'm talking about. Why is it that we have these two ladies over here, and in my mind, I'm like, I want to see you go to NXT to get some real competition.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody got drafted to NXT. Why? Because it's supposed to be going this way, not this way. That was the problem with me and my voice. It was an acid reflux issue. Acid you're not supposed to be going up here. It's only supposed to be staying down here. One way.
Damn.
Yes, indeed, but my voice is getting better due to diet and medication. But I'm simply saying I'm excited to get the straps on these two ladies. Yes, they're going to win it. Absolutely. Regardless of interference, Dakota Kai will play no faction. Io Sky will play no difference whatsoever. They're going to get these titles. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to run through them, and then it's going to implode. And I'm totally fine with that. I just don't want them to. I don't pull the trigger on that too soon. Like, I don't want to see this implode by SummerSlam. That's really going to make me mad.
No.
Like, we need to, come on, man. Let's just extend this a little bit.
Right.
Everybody's so quick to pull the trigger on stuff. Let's slow down. So that's my only issue with it. Thank you, Hollywood.
Thank you, Hollywood
Diglets.
3 Diglets.
Well, I think that was it for. Yeah, I think that was it for all the matches.
That's it, y'all.
Yeah. So.
Oh yes, Isla and Alba. Where are they?
Who are they?
But we know they can get down, so hopefully they do use them as legit competition.
Can they know? We've seen them on NXT.
They could on NXT, so we know that they're capable. It's whether or not they let them out the cage.
NXT. It all signs point back to NXT.
Okay, they're on Raw. It doesn't matter. The titles will be there too, but that will be good competition. It should be good competition.
But that's a part of what I'm saying, man. NXT don't go nowhere. They stay in Florida. They should have their own straps. They did have their own straps for the ladies. Ava Reigns needs to bring back the straps. Seriously. There's no reason for them to defend it in NXT. But I'm more excited about them fighting in NXT than I am seeing them on the main rosters. And that kind of sucks. What up, Jack Roman? Good to see you. I see another super chat in here.
Oh, Jay Hicks with his first super chat.
All right. The Kabuki Warriors defended them on NXT, but ever since
we'll get
then.
To you in a moment.
Yeah, and that was okay. But that's what I'm saying. They had one title defense, and then they just kind of walk around and doing whatever they do. Like, seriously, you did a whole character change with Asuka. I repeat, you did a whole character change with Asuka because she was just not winning. And now what? Like, what is going to happen with Damage Control at this juncture? They lose the titles. This is really right now their only claim to fame. They don't have Bayley. So what they got? They gonna have nothing. And I ask you, Io Sky, why are you not trying to get back at Bayley? You're just like, oh, I lost. Let me just walk around with the bad girls team. What are we doing with you? How am I supposed to take any of y'all seriously? This is the problem. So at this point, y'all need to lose the straps. And that's a shame. Looks like my voice going this high. That's a shame. But at least it can't go that high. Super chat right here by Jay Hicks. Circle message. Did people see Dom and Liv come out of the room on Raw?
Yes.
Yes, we did. We played it back a few times.
We love it. It is the best thing going about Judgment Day.
Loved it.
Love it.
And I can't wait to see what happens. Now I don't even care. Let's just put them aside and let's just move on. I'm all about that.
All about it.
So I appreciate y'all so much
Thank
for being in here with us.
Thank you, Super Chat Champion of the World. You're the best.
We will be back tomorrow night for Friday Night Smackdown.
And everybody who Super Chatted.
And then we'll be here 10 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time for WWE. It's in Lyon, France.
Okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So I'm going to need you to get your sleep, big dog.
I need to get it right now.
I want to thank our mod squad for keeping an eye on it. I want to thank our members.
Hey, Herschel, just on our way out. But
to
welcome.
every single person that super chatted. Thank you. For reaching deep down in here and donating to us. Thank you to our super chat champion, because legitimately y'all don't have to, but you do it because you love and support us, and it means the world to us. Thank you so much. Thank you to our subscribers. We are climbing. Tell a friend. We got lives coming up.
Tell somebody.
Bring them in here. It's a good time. If nothing else, we got Bone Crusher. If you don't like us, if you don't like my impressions, we got Bone Crusher. Everybody seems to love Bone Crusher. Thank you to everybody that popped in for the first time. We hope we are number one in your hearts, as you are always number one in ours. We have right here Roland Bird, member for 3 months. Hey, A&B Backlash is going to pop.
It is going to pop, and we hope that you are back in here for it, Roland. We are on our way out.
Indeed. I did want to give one. I did see it in here earlier, and I meant to mention it.
Another member?
It was the newest member, and I jumped the gun.
Oh.
And I do apologize. Kind of hard going. There it is, right? Nope.
No,
it's kind of hard going back in and going up. But at any rate.
Hey, all days off.
All days off. What's up, buddy? There it is, right there. Right there. J.R. Dugan became a YouTube member. Thank you,
J.R. Dugan. Thank you.
So we'll be back here 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Big shout and thank you to Just Alex of Alex's World.
Thank you, Alex.
A giant in this space.
I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you, Alex.
Just taking us up under the learning tree. I appreciate you, brother Alex, for always showing up and showing that love in the chat. We'll be back tomorrow. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I guess in honor of Piper Niven, we will bid you.
Thank you, Captain America. We bid you adieu.
That's it. We out. God bless. Come back tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.